Hey guys, Jenny here for you with another video on healthy life. Today we're going to be talking about nutrition and a typical shopping day for me. This topic is very important for me. I've been looking forward to doing this for a while. I'm very excited to share my thoughts about nutrition for you. So I guess let's get to it, okay? Before we get started, I just want to let you know guys, I'm not a doctor, I'm not a nutritionist, I'm not a trainer. If you've seen any of my workout videos and some of my nutritional videos moving forward, please know that I'm not a professional, so get yourself checked out. If you're healthy enough to work out, if you don't have any allergies to these foods, I'm sure you'll be okay. Yeah, again, let's get to it. Basically, I'm going to start out with the basics. You know, shopping doesn't have to be a hassle. For me, typical grocery shopping day is a half an hour. I come back home, I cook for another half an hour, that's it. An hour to buy the food, to prepare the food, and that usually lasts me for 2 to 3 days. So yeah, staying on that topic, I'll usually cook 2 or 3 times a week. If some of the stuff like beans, lentils, stuff like that can go bad really quick, I'll usually freeze that. That'll be enough for a couple of weeks. I can just take out little by little anytime I want. And usually when I make chicken breast, turkey burgers, I'll usually finish that in 2 days, so that's okay to keep in the fridge, okay? So I'm going to start off with the foods first, okay? So anything from strawberries, apples, kiwis, pears, bananas, blueberries, very versatile foods, have a lot of vitamins, minerals, antioxidants, good for your immune system, very high in fiber, great sources of snacks, a lot of healthy carbs as compared to like a donut. Please go with fruits, like I said, apples, pears, kiwis, delicious foods, cheap. You know, you can get at a local supermarket, apples, what, $1.50 a pound? That's cheaper than donuts, all that crappy food. Again, pineapples, any of these tropical fruits, high in vitamin C, all that good stuff. Moving on to the vegetables, again, very high in fiber, vitamin A for the carrots, vitamin A for the peppers. Actually, peppers have a lot of vitamin C. Half of this pepper is going to have more vitamin C than a full lemon. You guys can Google that, I'm not lying to you about that. Again, carrots, peppers, orange or red, doesn't matter. Beta carotene, a lot of vitamin A, good for your skin, good for your eyesight. Tomatoes, very good for guys especially, has a chemical called lycopene. It's very good to reduce the risk of prostate cancer actually. So actually very delicious, very simple to make. Put in your salad, cut it up. Usually 1 tomato or 2 tomatoes will be enough for me to put in my spinach salad. I'll usually grab a handful for a salad, 1 tomato, cut that up, maybe half a pepper, and salt, pepper, maybe half an avocado. You know, you can have fun with your salads. That's just how I make them. Mix that up. 5 minutes to make, guys. Usually will fill you up because it has a lot of fiber. It's really good for you as well. So, moving on to the greens, broccoli. Love broccoli and asparagus. I'll have asparagus any time of the day, breakfast, lunch, or dinner. Very good for you. One thing about asparagus, guys, this is kind of funny, but maybe a little TMI here, but when you guys eat asparagus, especially a lot of it, your urine is actually going to smell kind of funky, so don't be scared. That's just some of the chemicals that asparagus has, that when you urinate, your urine might smell funky, but don't worry, asparagus is very good for you unless you have allergies to it or just hate the taste of it. So again, mushrooms, you can make mushrooms with your eggs, a lot of vitamin B in here. Very good for you, vitamin B. I'm going to talk about how important protein, carbs, fats, vitamins, minerals, all that stuff in detail more in other videos. I don't want to take up too much time. So I talked about pretty much all the fruits and vegetables. I'm not getting to all of them. That's just mainly the basics. Again, you know, you don't have to go to Siberia. You don't have to go to Brazil. You don't have to go to Mongolia to get all these great, delicious ingredients. Local supermarkets will have this, okay? Moving on to the dairy, I'll usually have organic milk, 1%. I stay away from the whole milk that has a lot of fat. I just tried almond milk not too long ago. It's actually not too bad, not as much flavor as regular milk, but it's very good to make in your smoothies actually. It goes very well with smoothies. I'll usually do almond milk or regular milk with my protein, my whey protein, put a banana in there and maybe some peanut butter. That's it, guys. 5 minutes, you guys have 300, 400 calories in your stomach right there, okay? I usually stay away from juices, but guys, this is my weakness. It's not as bad as soda, obviously, but orange juice, I'll have it once in a while. Very good for you. I'll lot of sugar, but it's nonetheless very good for you. So yeah, we'll pretty much talk about the fruits, the vegetables, the dairy, eggs of course. A staple food of mine, I'll have a lot of eggs for breakfast usually. That'll usually be my breakfast, oatmeal or eggs. I'll usually go with the organic eggs, Costco. Moving on to the carbs, we got some cereal over here, Raisin Bran. I never eat, well not anymore, I don't eat cornflakes, Trix, Cocoa Puffs, loaded with sugar, a lot of chemicals, a lot of crap you don't eat. I try to stay as natural as possible. Guys, if you're eating foods that has more, I'm ballparking here, there's more than 10 ingredients on the food, it's most likely not going to be good for you. So a cereal like this, it's going to have about 5-6 ingredients max, okay? Again, Raisin Bran, about $2.50. Very cheap, will last me for a few days. Moving on, I love beans. These are actually garbanzo beans. I like pink beans, high in fiber, high in carbs, will fill you up. Actually, I believe it's a complete protein in beans. I'm not too sure exactly, but a very, very balanced food of a great ratio to carbs and protein for the beans. Moving on, I usually don't have a lot of bread, but sometimes I'll have maybe mini bagels, 1 or 2 right before my workout, just to give my body some energy for the workout. Sometimes I'll have a banana with a bagel, or just a bagel alone, or a banana alone with a cup of milk right before my workout. Again, quinoa. Actually, a very funny story about quinoa. This is actually very healthy for you. A lot of people don't know about it. If you have it plain, I'll be honest with you, doesn't have the most flavor, but I'll usually make it with turkey stock or chicken stock. You can make it with. It takes about 20 minutes to make. Very simple, guys. Very fast to make. Doesn't have to take 1 or 2 hours to cook a decent meal. I have a funny story about this. So I pretty much have quinoa every single day. So I bring quinoa in that I make at home to work. So when all my employees see me eating quinoa, they call me the quinoa man now. So because you know, I'm trying to eat healthy, and hopefully that rubs off on my employees. And I actually have another story for you coming up about one of my coworkers. So quinoa, great food for you guys. Oatmeal, very good as well. Complex carbs, a lot of fiber. So stick with oatmeal if you can for breakfast. I'll get to the meats a little later. This is the turkey stock I was talking about, $2 that I make with my quinoa. I usually don't like too much spices in my food, so I'll leave the quinoa alone. I'll just do it maybe with a little bit of butter. That's about it. I'll season it with salt. That's it. So with going back to my salads, again, you can make it with croutons as well. You can put ranch dressing, hopefully not too much. Also, let's see what we got here. I love my honey. I'll put this in tea. Actually, I'll have this straight up sometimes. Hot sauce, if I'm having egg whites don't have a lot of flavor. I'll put some hot sauce on that. Hot sauce on quinoa. Hot sauce goes with a lot of great foods, guys. This is the Chipotle one, the Tabasco McMickle-Henny's. Can't pronounce that properly. Also, with my bagels, I'll usually have a little bit of cream cheese or some peanut butter on it, natural peanut butter, or some strawberry jam as well. Moving on to healthy fats. As I talked about, avocados, very healthy for you. A lot of fiber, very good for your skin. Very similar to almonds. High in fat, good fats. Also, very good for you, good for your skin. All the healthy fats are good for your skin, make you look vibrant, and try to be consistent. Try to eat some kind of nuts every single day, even if it's peanuts, almonds, all that good stuff. It's good for you, okay? Yeah, we're almost done here, actually, surprisingly, because this took us like 50 tries before we got this right. So, moving on, I'm just going to walk around here a little bit. Guys, bacon, a lot of people are scared of bacon, especially pork bacon. I stick with the lean bacon, turkey bacon over here. One slice has a great ratio of protein to fat. 6 grams of protein for 1.5 grams of fat per slice of bacon. So even just having 2, you're getting 12 grams of protein and 3 grams of fat in 2 slices. And it will fill you up. I'll make turkey burgers. The size of my fist is about 4 ounces. I can usually make about 4 or 5 burgers out of this. Very high in protein, 93% lean. We'll have about 5 grams of fat. I'm sorry, I'm lying, 8 grams of fat for 4 ounces. Chicken breast, I can have chicken every day, pretty much 4 ounces. Also packed with protein, about a 4 ounce piece of chicken will have about 25 grams of protein. Very high. I try to stay away from canned foods, so if I'm on the run, I'll grab tuna in a can. Not the best for you, I'll try to keep it fresh. Guys, Costco, wild salmon, again, healthy fats, great source of protein. Just take one out, leave it to defrost overnight, make it the next day. 10 minutes to make, guys, very fast. Everything that you see here, I apologize if I didn't go through all the foods in detail. I don't want to take up too much of your time. But this is a typical shopping day for me. Half an hour, usually when I go into a supermarket, I already know what I'm going to buy. This takes about 30 minutes to shop for. Gonna have a lot of cleaning up to do, but I'll get to that later. So, there's one important nutrient that's very important for everybody, and it's very underrated, which is water. Keep going, keep going. Sorry, my cousin lost it a little bit. So, water, very important for you. Obviously, if you don't have water for a few days, you're gonna die. If anybody experiences headaches, 50% of those headaches usually will be attributed to not having enough water. So, try to keep drinking more water so you stay away from those headaches. Water, great nutrient to get the toxins out of your body really quick. It helps absorb vitamins, minerals, proteins more efficiently. You know, it really doesn't have any flavor, but you gotta keep yourself hydrated. It's very important for you. So if you can zoom in on that, I actually have some dry mouth right now. I'm gonna have some. High quality H2O, just like from the Water Boy. All right, so I got this story. One of my coworkers let me use his story. Actually, this is very important for me, guys. Health should be on your number one on your priority list, okay? Let's not fuck around, okay? This is very serious. I'm not joking around right now. If you want to have higher energy levels throughout the day, please keep to the healthy stuff, okay? Please don't eat crap like this. If you need a quick sugar rush, please, donuts, horrible for you. French fries, trans fats, you know, chips, gummy bears, Snickers, all this stuff is really, really crappy for you. It's going to give you a rush for like a half an hour, then you're going to crash. So, you know, next time you buy this stuff, you know, put it on a plate like this, and just like, before you eat it and dig into it, think of my name, and maybe something will go off in your head and like enlighten you, alright? I'm not trying to sound like an asshole, but guys, this stuff is horrible for you. So what I'm going to do with this, I'm going to throw it on the ground. I'm gonna clean it off later, but like basically when you think of my name, do that and just put it to the side. Don't even look at it, okay? If it's on the floor, you're probably not gonna eat it. So just think of my name. Yeah, you wasted $1 or $2, but that's it. Once your name is in my head, don't even think about it. I don't know what I just said, but like junk food is the worst crap you can have for your body, okay? You know, we can take these donuts, you know, put them on the ground too. You know, if it's on the ground, you're not gonna eat it, you know? French fries, loaded with crap. You don't want that fried foods, okay? And my favorite, of course, I used to drink this when I was a kid. I love this stuff, right? If you can just follow me. This is actually has one great purpose actually. So if you guys have very bad like toilet issues and like tubing in your house, you can actually take soda. This actually works very well. You know, this works with Sprite, Coca-Cola, any kind of soda. You know, just pour it down the toilet, just like so. Very simple. You know, it takes like 5 seconds to flush this down the toilet. You know, you take this. Very good for the toiletry. Flush it down, and you know, just forget about it. You know, let's leave the bathroom. Let's get back to the video, and let's get back to one of my coworkers. So his name is David, great massage therapist. You know, come to Massage on VM 42nd and 10th. Me or David will take good care of you. So David, he's a little chubby guy. He let me use this story, so thank you again, David. Live long and prosper. Basically, you know, he's on the heavy side, but for the past 3 or 4 weeks, he dropped sugary foods, sugary drinks, sodas, and he's just been drinking water. In the past, it made him very aggravated, very hyper, drinking all that crap. Now he changed to water. He lost a few pounds. He's feeling better, has higher energy levels. So that's just one thing that, you know, something simple like that, just changing to water and cutting all that crap out, the sodas and the juices, that'll make a huge difference on your life, okay? So please, guys, health should be number one on your priority list, please. It should be important to everybody. You know, how can we inspire others? How, as a parent, how can you inspire your son or your daughter? You know, when I grow older, I want to be healthy for my nieces. You know, I have 2 little girls. I love them very much. I want to stay as healthy as possible for the future. I want to play with them as much as possible. So This is why I stay in a strict diet, not just for myself, but for others. I want to inspire people as much as possible as well. Even if it takes one person, if one person changes their eating habits or starts working out 3 times a week, if I change one person's life, that's enough for me, okay? So I think I pretty much got to everything. If you guys have any comments, if you want to share anything, any personal stories, please subscribe, like this video. Thank you for watching, guys. Thank you for taking time out of your schedule. Have a good night. Thank you, guys.